Samoa.
In the interest of time, with all protocols observed, sir, Talofa, Bula, good morning and welcome. On behalf of the United Nations Capital Development Fund in the Pacific, I'd like to warmly welcome all stakeholders in the room for this milestone launch. It is through your support that we can celebrate this achievement that our Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Program, or PCAP, has managed to come this far since its launch in 2020. The expansion into Samoa, with now the launch of the country's first parametric insurance pilot product, represents a program that is growing in both size and stature, with endless possibilities and potential for the future. Today's launch is particularly significant because it marks the one-year anniversary of the launch of Vanuatu's first parametric insurance product, which helped 84 individuals recover from twin Category 4 cyclones Judy and Kevin. We are delighted to launch a variation of the product in Samoa, providing communities with a sense of financial security and peace of mind during the upcoming cyclone season. PCAP has been successful in introducing and piloting parametric insurance products and innovations and mobilizing the private sector in Fiji, Vanuatu, Tonga, and now Samoa's insurance industry. The program has worked closely with various stakeholders, including private insurance from Samoa Surety, Government of Samoa, and the Central Bank of Samoa, to add new and more accessible, resilient building insurance products to Samoa's financial toolkit. Now, as PCAP expanded its initiatives to Samoa, or expands its initiative to Samoa, our focus is on creating a tailor-made and sustainable solution for the specific needs of the Samoan communities. To achieve this, we conducted thorough research and engaged in open dialogues with beneficiaries, private insurers, and regulators. Our research included a demand and supply side survey that assessed the impact of natural hazards on Samoans, their current financial coping mechanisms, the availability of financial tools for recovery, and the demand for market-based financial instruments like parametric insurance products. The survey revealed a clear need and demand for financial tools to help Samoans recover from disasters. Following a disaster, 75% of the 437 respondents utilized their savings. 20% took out loans, and many relied on remittances. These coping mechanisms strained their finances, affecting other household priorities such as education and entrepreneurship. Additionally, the program aims to create digital payment solutions to ensure accessibility for individuals in rural and remote areas so that no one is left behind. The new product in Samoa builds upon that with the use of digital onboarding platform to the quick processing of payouts via digital platforms such as internet banking or mobile wallets like MyCash and MTAP. To ensure inclusivity, we have developed a gender equality, disability, and social inclusion strategy that aims to fully represent the most vulnerable and marginalized groups, including women, low-income populations, people with disabilities, youth, informal economy workers, SMEs, and individuals enrolled in social protection schemes. Today's launch of the cyclonic wind product in Samoa directly addresses the demand for targeted solutions expressed by the affected communities. Extensive conversations with these communities have helped shape this product, and the reports from these discussions are available online for further exploration. As PCAP continues to expand, we are committed to developing, testing, and deploying frontier insurance solutions for vulnerable segments such as women, youth, and MSMEs that can further help build the financial resilience of Pacific Islanders, including Samoans, against natural hazards. Our efforts in Fiji have resulted in the development and launch of a meso-level scheme that provides insurance cover to farmer groups against tropical cyclones, with payments triggered and paid out before damage occurs, based on any warnings. We plan to explore similar opportunities in Samoa and are committed to launching more initiatives like the parametric microinsurance products. Friends, ladies, and gentlemen, the UN emphasizes the need for a Pacific region whose people are more resilient to the impacts of climate change, climate vulnerability, and disasters. This is a strategic priority for us, and we are firm and resolute in our commitment to make this a reality. Accordingly, PCAP's work in developing accessible, affordable, and practical climate insurance solutions speaks directly to this objective. Before I close, I'd like to thank all stakeholders involved, the government of Samoa, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, and of course the Minister, for your ongoing support. The Central Bank of Samoa for the consultative workshops and your work to enable a conducive environment for such financial innovations to be introduced. Samoa Surety for being a private sector ally in our work towards achieving the SDGs. Digital and Vodafone for allowing us to leverage of their mobile money digital solutions to make these crucial payouts. And lastly, the governments of New Zealand, Australia, and United Kingdom for their ongoing support of this initiative. We will count on your support as we continue to implement in Samoa and the Pacific. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pritesh, for your opening remarks. This is truly a momentous achievement and continued partnership between the various stakeholders in this room. It's vital in ensuring that the parametric insurance product, the first of its kind in the country, truly benefits the Samoans, especially the most vulnerable segments. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Minister for Agriculture, Honourable Laule Malietoa Lewate Valfosi, for his keynote address and the official launch of Samoa's first parametric microinsurance product.
Talo fatu ile taia mawaluma o le tātou awhatanga ni fo I tai awhau. No sunga le taitai o Saminga. Ia meise le mawese diplomatic corps. O le High Commissioner New Zealand, Trevor. Ia Malay Commissioner Australia, Emily. Ia Mr. Hall, le tātou Commissioner mai Britania. Whawhenga taulangi tātou mafuta, ia e meise fo'i. E whionga le li pule a John Lowe. E whionga le li kovana o tātou whatupetu tonu. Ia e meise le mawe ese o whaururunga, tanga luenga. E meise le tātou maftanga ni aso. Whatalo whatu le tulanga lo ia. Whatalo whatu fo'i le pa ia manu o Samoa. Logo mai tātou whasanlaunga tu saon nei tonu nei putu wana tātou o iai. Wo manatu e whaipere upu whasamoa moa. O na o le whamanianga hanga I le proketi nei. E lifa I o tātou tangata e whatoanga e mafuri tātou ngana. These are the farmers. So I wish to speak in Samoa in my natural tongue first so that the farmers and the fishermen will all understand why are we here this morning. O te whalewina le nganga whawhtai, I le whionga le lipule a John Lowe, ia me se foi sui o tātou UN, a lātou tu whātasia, le porkalamiri nei. A whetai, o leo a maua se uruai whamanianga, le nei, e mawhuli I leo whai whātoanga, a leo whai favor. The people that needs the help the most. The people that work on the land, sunrise to sunset, and wet all day fishing. O te whawhtai ai nei hatina I tāua, malatou na amataina. O no le whato atau mai, le nei so soani tele. Mo leo whai whātau mai pito sili o na mawhatia. Pea o mai tūlanga o whā, lo longa o afi, ma whaafi tau li umo lo masaninta tu afi ai. Te le tele le afianga mo la whai whātoanga la waia. A me se la tō e le ngā whatau li maina leo mai whaimene insurance, premium tamuta, ia ma tūlanga I le mauai le sosoni mo la tō. E tai o le tūlai mai o le sosoni le nei. O te nangona le nganga whawhtai. Whaero leo e whai masui o le tātou whai ngā malo. Whia matamai tai pālimia. Ia makabeneta, ma le malo. E modi alo ia I le nganga whawhtai ono le whatulai mai o le sosani nei. O lo ngoi nā ue le mtanga luenga, ia marwhala paputonga ne o surety insurance. E nā le tā lā tōsu sene I le vai aso. Lau tupe tongi. fitus tala i le tausanga. Ai kawa o i le awhita la, apo le alava me tupu mai. Ma o te langona i le nganga whaaftek tele lava i le mta upulunei, John Lowe, Malto Surety Insurance. Ia maripaia man mamalu o le UN ma o tauia na initiatinga ploketi le nei. Ma o se tu taua lea ane mea sa le aisef so sani sa fasulua i lau whaiwhatoanga pe atupu me wape nei. Mai angi lo le wha, tele lo longa mu le afi, ia ma wape nā telo isi whawhitau, le leise arofanga, e alua tangata i e fofo na manua. Ai whaftai tele i le prokalame nei u whatula i nei. O te teletomu i te le se sauta ua mo leo whaiwhatoanga leo whaiwhaiwa. O whautu atu fo i lauto company insure. Nei a maua teimi tau te anga i ei tua. O e matua whainto publicity, manto promotionals, manto activities, whamana malama i le tunu ure me lea. A mana malama to tele lau whaiwhatoanga o le to tele fo le nā o taupo. Nunu inga e tau no tau sila le lei. I le awa le whaalau loa i le tunu. Le whau whaafonga mai, le au whaiwhatoanga uma, le au whaiwhaiwa au maua mai nei whaasara launga. Ia whaafitai o le ua maua se whasoani e tani atu ai i teimi o whaafita uli. Teimi o whaa, teimi o whaafita uli ma me uma ia e uma ne asu e ali tangata ia me alwe. So na au tai ona whaafita uli ma te tongi me whaile tonu. Te wana ngā i lato e lava lato tupu. E na olo le whaile coverage o tato insure masani, life insure, commercial insurance, ia mai si general insurance mai si me uma. Ai pe o le company le lau bai atu. Ia e keita mo lato i le lower level e le lava tele le tamawa inga. Ai maua le sosoani sili mo tato uma lava. Mai mole toile ngā whaaftek tele. I le paia man mamalu ua mawhai o na wha tūlanga ina le nei whaalapo tonga tāua po nei company mai o te tektonu la te le se sao tāua e mawhai ai o na sosoani pui leo ia mamaua le wha mama venga mo leo whai whatoanga uma mo leo whai whaipa no ma ua whai whamtalanga tuina mai e tau whai ina kawa toi mai si mea ai lau leo ia isi tūlanga ai oke tau tala pea o tūlanga tau whatoanga mwhai ngā whaiva o i le tau na o mua i e wha mua mo lau tō company ia o le talo John Lowe ma le tō bainga uma wha arofangia le tua pera sa noa le sunga whawhengenga ni tai au o manu nā o lau tō wholaunga o le fo e tātou te whatasi ni me se matum tanga luenga whatoanga mwhai ngā whaiva ia ai ei lava se mea e mana mi ai tātou so tanga wāwāra rata so tau au ia awane i o tō musu ai whiloa. This morning I speak on behalf of government, Prime Minister and Cabinet, Government of Samoa to convey our sincerely appreciation. It is my pleasure and honor to be part of this commission event this morning. Diplomatic Corps, our helping hand for us all, our government, His Excellency High Commissioner of New Zealand, Australia and British, thank you so much for being here. We've seen each other every minute of the day. I acknowledge and thank Samoa Surety Insurance Limited and the UN Capital Development Fund led Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Program, PICAP, for developing and introducing to Samoa a financial instrument for the first time that will be crucial for building disaster resilience and preparedness for Samoan people against climate hazards, which has become ever frequent and severe for us all in the Pacific, and mainly in Samoa. Over the last 2 years, the ICAP has introduced Parametric insurance products and innovation, and they would be mobilized the private sector in Fiji, Tonga, Vanuatu, and now I wish to welcome you home. Stay here, don't go back. And insurance to develop the market for our people here. This product we have launched today for the first time fills a market cap. As for the first time in history in Samoa, insurance industry is a Parametric microinsurance product that guard against climate hazard is now available for purchases. My ministry are here with us this morning. We have a representative for fisheries and also for crops and horticulture. Had consultative meetings with PICA team and Samoa Surety team. And we have confidence that this product is going to be a key tool in the basket of target financial solutions Samoa is providing to reduce the impact of extreme weather events on our most vulnerable communities. Our ministry is committed to ensure that the Samoan citizen, especially the unserved adult population, farmers and fishers, have access to appropriate financial services. I applaud the program underwriting the insurance partner, Samoa Surety Insurance Limited, on the new call to sign up 200 beneficiaries before it starts for Samoa cyclone season in November. The 6 months between November and April will be the time for everyone in the country. Cyclonic winds have been devastated people, homes, and investment, and unopened entitled livelihoods in run-rating instrument like Parametric insurance that can provide people with the means to cope better with this impact. The injections of the fund to cater for immediate need like food, water, home repair, and so on, and will create more resilience in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, our ministry, MAF sector plan for Samoa outline a sector strategy outcome, private sector capability improved. We apply one of the code includes increasing access to sustainable system of financial and credits. I am pleased to announce today through the piloting of the Parametric microinsurance product, climate disaster risk financial instrument, we are close to the achieving of the overall code. I would like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the Government of New Zealand, Government of Australia and United Kingdom for your continuous support for Samoa and also support PICAP and commend their commitment to Samoa and our region. To the UNCDF, it is development for our development partners and private ensure that the FinTech provide and the industry stakeholders. My compliments and best wishes for you all to continue these collaborations, effect after find a last solution to the bigger development challenges of our time, climate change and disaster risks for reductions. And I have a great pleasure to announce this morning the launching of our first Parametric microinsurance product in Samoa, officially opened.
Tele, lau fiongale iminsta, laulu malito mo lau saunoanga. Thank you, Honourable Minister, for your keynote address. It is indeed Parametric microinsurance cover will assist in a recovery effect of the Samoan communities after disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, Samoa's Parametric microinsurance product is now launched. This is a timely financial instrument for our Samoan citizens, especially farmers, fishers, and MSMEs as we move into the cyclone season. I now have the pleasure of welcoming the New Zealand High Commissioner to Samoa, His Excellency Dr. Trevor Matson for his remarks.
Tihei Maori ora, tēnā mana, tēnā reo, te raranga ki rama, tēnā koutou katoa, talofa lava, manui e le aso, apurari e, and warm Pacific greetings. Just like other speakers, I won't dwell on any of the acknowledgements. I think we're all friends in this room. I hope so. And it's always a pleasure to go after and speak after the Minister of Agriculture, Laoteonga Laori, because he always has said everything anyway, and he says it in such a nice manner, in such a wonderful, simple approach, so that everyone can understand, including diplomats like myself. But let me say it's just a pleasure to be here, and a warm thanks to give some brief remarks on behalf of the government of Aotearoa, New Zealand today. At the outset, of course, I'd like to congratulate everyone here, Samoa, on the launch of its first parametric insurance product, which serves as a valuable addition to its resilient building financial toolkit. I warmly commend the UN Capital Development Fund and other UN agencies involved in the implementation since 2020 of the Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Program, or PCAP. I also acknowledge the other donor partners, the governments of Australia and the United Kingdom, for their generous support to PCAP. Given that climate change poses the most significant development challenges in Samoa and the wider Blue Pacific region, affecting all aspects of society and the economy, it was imperative to develop an innovative insurance product that offers protection against the risks associated with extreme weather events. This product will contribute to our collective efforts in adapting and combating climate change while building resilience. I acknowledge Surety Insurance of Samoa for their vital role as the private sector partner in the pilot rollout of the insurance product here in Samoa. The involvement of the private sector has proven to be a sustainable and impactful approach in the past, and we are optimistic about achieving similar positive outcomes with parametric insurance in Samoa. I extend gratitude to the Minister and the Government of Samoa and the Central Bank of Samoa for their invaluable support in championing this significant initiative. The role of government and regulators is pivotal in creating a favorable environment for the introduction of innovative financial products. They ensure adherence to local laws and regulations. They've conducted rigorous testing and safeguard consumer interest before any new financial instrument is made available for purchase in the market. Under PCAP, similar products have been developed, deployed, and as we've heard, tested in Fiji, Tonga, and Vanuatu, and it's so great, as the Minister said, that it's now here in Samoa. These products in those countries have covered more than 5,000 households, that provided swift insurance payouts to assist in the financial recovery of almost 1,100 beneficiaries. The launch of the product here in Samoa signifies an important development in Samoa's climate change and disaster risk management strategy. It addresses the specific needs of smallholder farmers, the fishers, and other vulnerable sectors, including women and youth, making climate risk insurance more affordable and accessible. Many of us here have witnessed firsthand how climate change has exacerbated extreme weather events, with one or more Pacific countries affected by a catastrophic event every year. Here in Samoa, Tropical Cyclone Evan in December 2012 led to the displacement of almost 5,000 Samoans. It damaged 1,000 houses and destroyed almost 700. It's an example of how natural disasters disproportionately affect low-income groups, and vulnerable populations who often lack the financial means to quickly recover. This product, as we've heard, responds to a market gap, to a real need, and a persistent development challenge, the non-availability of financial instruments in the immediate aftermath. We're pleased that UNCDF plan to use the pilot results to improve product offerings and extend cover for other livelihood sectors and micro, small and medium enterprises in Samoa, as they've done in other parts of the Pacific. We're also encouraged that digital solutions will play a significant role in the product rollout, use of Digicel and Vodafone mobile money wallets, for example, and internet banking should facilitate the collection of premiums and the disbursement of payments when they're really needed following an extreme weather event. My country considers it a crucial development priority to collaborate with Samoa in enhancing its resilience to climate change. We're delighted to endorse this microinsurance initiative, and we remain committed to support efforts to build disaster-resilient communities in Samoa. In conclusion, I congratulate all of you, all the partners, all the stakeholders, the government who have come together to contribute today to the successful launch of this parametric insurance product in Samoa. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your encouraging remarks. I now invite the Australian High Commissioner, Her Excellency, Ms. Emily Luck, for her remarks.
Well, talofa lava and good morning. I'm also going to take the lead of my esteemed colleague Trevor Matheson and echo acknowledgements already given. And I had the great pleasure of joining the Honourable Minister Lauli at celebrating the International Day of Rural Women yesterday. And I reflect on that again today. As the Honourable Minister said, this is very much about the farmers and the fishers and people who honour and work on the land. And in that respect, I'd like to, as is customary in Australia, pay respects to elders past, present and emerging here in Samoa, and acknowledge and celebrate connections to culture, deep connection to land and water, and the custodianship of these lands to ensure resiliency despite emerging existential threats. It gives me great pleasure to join all of you in launching the pilot Parametric microinsurance product, an innovative financial instrument that will undoubtedly support Samoa in enhancing resilience and financial preparedness against climate-related shocks. I have to say, it takes a bit of tongue twisting to get your name around it, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. I'd very much like to congratulate the Government of Samoa, Central Bank of Samoa, Samoa Surety Insurance, and the UN Capital Development Fund-led Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Program for achieving this impressive milestone. Today's event is absolutely a testament to what can be achieved through the power of partnership and collaboration, as you can see on the stage here. Australia is a proud supporter of the Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Program, a regional program that seeks to improve financial preparedness and resilience of Pacific governments and communities against climate change and natural hazards via inclusive climate disaster risk financing and insurance instruments. We've been following this early rollout in the program for some time now in Fiji, Tonga and Vanuatu with enthusiasm, and we've been eager to see it expanded here in Samoa. The former Australian High Commissioner of Fiji, His Excellency John Feeks, described the program as an impressive example of Pacific-led innovation during the launch of the program's first parametric insurance product back in August 2021. Since then, this program has proven to be exactly that, supporting Pacific-led innovations tailored to specific country needs, helping over 1,000 individuals rapidly recover from cyclones and excess rainfall, which are increasingly frequent due to climate change. It is therefore only fitting that I echo John's sentiments this morning. Nowhere in the world is the climate threat more pronounced than here in the Blue Pacific. In line with the Boy Declaration on Regional Security, Australia acknowledges that climate change adaptation is a key priority for improving the livelihood, security and well-being of the peoples of the Pacific. Indeed, supporting climate and disaster resilience is the first pillar in the Samoa-Australia bilateral partnership agreement, signed by the Prime Minister of Samoa and Australia in March this year. At this year's United Nations General Assembly, Australia's Foreign Minister, the Honourable Penny Wong, amplified Samoa and other small island developing states' advocacy for improved development financing mechanisms. I echo Foreign Minister Wong's message for the need for financing tools that are responsive to the needs of countries to address growing vulnerabilities they face, especially as a result of climate change. So today's launch event couldn't be more timely. Here in the Pacific, we know all too well the destruction that is caused by cyclones, droughts, flooding and volcanic activity, and how difficult it can be to rebuild, given the psychological and financial impacts. This is particularly true for low-income earners, as we heard earlier, vulnerable communities, women and people with disabilities. We know that current methods of managing these situations often involve depleting personal savings, borrowing money from overseas family and friends, and taking out the product in the long term, resulting in a wider reach of insurance protection across the entire country. In addition, UNCDF has brought together an impressive group of private sector partners, government regulators, specialised NGOs and other UN agencies to ensure the success of this initiative and accessibility for the most vulnerable groups. This product and partnership approach symbolises the kind of creative and innovative thinking required to manage and mitigate the impacts and risks of climate change in Samoa. To finish, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the Government of Samoa and the Central Bank of Samoa for their policy and regulatory support. It's critical, as well as the governments of New Zealand and the UK for their continued backing of the Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Programme. We eagerly anticipate working together in the coming years as this program continues to grow and achieve new milestones, forging a resilient and sustainable future for Samoa and the region. Whaftai, te lava, ia manuia.
Whaftai lava, and thank you, Ms. Luck, for your remarks. I now invite the British High Commissioner, His Excellency, Mr. Gareth Howard, for his remarks.
Good morning, everybody. Minister for Agriculture, Honourable Nauli Leotaya-Schmidt, diplomatic colleagues from the UN, from the private sector, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honour to be here with you today at the launch of the first parametric insurance product for Samoa. This is a significant milestone in the journey towards enhancing resilience against climatic disasters in the Pacific region. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the insightful and comprehensive remarks made by the Minister and by my esteemed colleagues from New Zealand and Australia, who have eloquently outlined the profound impact this parametric insurance product will have on Samoa, underscoring its importance for vulnerable communities, the farming and fishing communities, and low-income households. On behalf of the United Kingdom, I echo their sentiments and extend my congratulations to the Government of Samoa and the UN Capital Development Fund's Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Programme, I think I'll just say PICAP from now on, for their commitment and dedication in bringing this innovative insurance solution to fruition. The collaboration between PICAP, the Government of Samoa, the Central Bank of Samoa, and the private sector through Samoa Surety Insurance is a testament to the power of partnership and collective action. This initiative really exemplifies the pivotal role of public-private partnerships in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. The launch of this parametric insurance product is not just a celebration of innovation, but also a step forward in bridging the financial protection gap for climate vulnerable communities in Samoa and the wider Pacific region, as we've heard. Climate and disaster risk parametric microinsurance products, such as the one being launched today, hold immense potential to safeguard the livelihoods and well-being of our communities. By working hand in hand, we can amplify our impact, accelerate progress, and create a more sustainable and equitable world for everyone, in line with the aspirations of the Sustainable Development Goals. To support eligible organisations such as regional institutions, NGOs, not-for-profits, and to promote adaptation and strengthen climate resilience in line with the 2050 strategy for a blue Pacific continent, the UK announced a tripling of our adaptation funding to £1.5 billion by 2025. The Pacific Partnerships Facility is a 2-year programme for up to £3.4 million to support delivery of the UK Pacific strategy priorities on climate change. This will be delivered through an initiative called the Climate Action for a Resilient Asia. It's a £274 million global programme announced at COP26, which aims to build the resilience of economies and vulnerable individuals and communities to climate change. The UK government is working closely with Samoa to enhance climate and disaster resilience and response. This initiative aligns seamlessly with our shared development priorities in Samoa and the broader Pacific region, with the aim of building a more resilient and sustainable future for all. I would like to commend the UNCDF Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Programme on developing and introducing this tailor-made product for Samoa that is grounded on thorough research and consultative dialogue with potential beneficiaries, such as the demand and supply side study conducted earlier this year. I would like to pay my thanks to the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the Central Bank of Samoa for their invaluable support in the introduction of this groundbreaking product, and acknowledge their proactive approach and commitment to climate adaptation. I also extend my congratulations to Samoa Surety Insurance for recognising the importance of this initiative and incorporating it into your portfolio. Your vision and dedication are inspiring, and I'm confident that this collaboration will pave the way for more innovative solutions for the future. I'd also like to express appreciation to our donor partners, New Zealand and Australia, for your ongoing support for Pickup. Ladies and gentlemen, together we have taken a significant step forward in building a more secure and financially resilient Samoa and Pacific in the face of the growing threat from climate disaster. The United Kingdom stands proudly to support you in this effort. I very much hope this product will provide Samoan workers peace of mind during the next cyclone season and well into the future. Thank you and congratulations everybody.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your encouraging remarks. I now invite General Manager for Samoa Surety, Mr. Peter McPherson, to the floor for his speech.
Nothing like going almost last, isn't it? There's a panel of people here. All the protocols done. I won't go through that. Thank you very much. Won't talk too much about the rugby. Because I also reside in Fiji as well. So we knocked Australia out in England a big run for their money on the weekends. So I'll leave the rugby as it is. New Zealand's still in. Good on you. Okay. Right. I'm here to big warm Pacific greetings to everybody on behalf of the board and management of SSI. We're going to have the ladies. Please stand up. You're the staff. You run the business. Ladies, please stand up. From SSI, please come on in. There, 1, 2, 3, a couple over there. They're actually the brains of the outfit, right? We've got a team full of ladies and John and I get told what to do, yeah? So thank you very much. Sit down. They work hard, and thank you very much for your effort, ladies, the staff. As far as the board is concerned, back in 2020, John Lowe and the commercial bank, any commercial bank here today, representatives? No, board members, okay. They decided after 15 years they'll open the first insurance company in Samoa. And thank you for the central bank for giving the license out for that. So in saying that, it was a big ask. It was COVID, resilience. It was just difficulty to process going through that time. Everybody in Samoa was all shut down. Worldwide was shut down, but we persevered, and it was fantastic on that score. But going back 18 months ago, went to the central bank and we said, we're going to do this. We're going to do the first health cover in Samoa. We're going to do Parametric insurance. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. They just said, yeah, we heard all this before. And then I talk about, almost, are you finished yet? Walk out. Well, we achieved everything. We achieved our first health insurance cover from Samoa. Okay. You don't have to go offshore anymore for the workers. Yes, there is restrictions because it's only a new cover. We've done the health cover, and we've done this cover. We've done professional indemnity. We've done a lot of exciting. Try to make insurance exciting, yeah. Which is very difficult, I tell you. Or any financial institution for that matter. But in saying all that, thank you very much. You covered everything. And this gentleman here, where's your team? Your team was? Doing the work. Yes, doing the work. Eddie, hello, put your hand up. That gentleman over there, he's here for 12 months. So you'll see him around a lot. Okay, he's been here for a month now or so, and he's here for 12 months to run this program with SSI. Okay. So the beauty about this product is it's digital enrolment, the payout process in face of disaster. The streamlined process allows payouts to be digitally distributed to mobile money wallets, bank accounts, eligible policyholders. Is triggered from weather risk management, which is WRMS, which tracks all the information. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you don't really want to go much further than this after all these speakers. So I'd like to thank everybody. UNCDF, UNDP, UN Universities, Pacific Insurance, Climate Adaptation Program, alongside generous contributions from the government of New Zealand, Australia, UK, with the launch of the Parametric insurance product. And we remain committed to go a lot further than this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter McPherson. The private sector is indeed a key partner when working towards financial inclusion and introducing innovative solutions into the local market. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that Samoa Surety has already begun with sign-ups. If I can invite the Honourable Minister, Laulu Maliutoa, to the front to present the certificates of insurance to the first 5 policyholders of Samoa's Parametric Microinsurance product. I now invite the following up to obtain your certificates. Please also remain in the front after receiving for a photo. Mr. Vanipale Malofi. Miss Leao Pepe Lasalu Ayufi Aiono. She's not here today. Okay. Miss Vialuma Asui. Mr. Teo Akamasama. That's not his fault. Mr. Salah Sangat. Congratulations to the policyholders. Okay, we do have another client who has signed up today. If I can call up Semisi. Congratulations to the policyholders. We hope that your covers provide you with the peace of mind and a shield of financial security during the upcoming cyclone season. Thank you, and take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, the UN Capital Development Fund conducted an extensive assessment on the growing impact of disasters caused by environmental hazards on individuals and households across Samoa and explored financial gaps that could feasibly be filled through climate and disaster risk financing solutions such as parametric insurance. I am pleased to announce that we will today launch the demand side study report. And you can scan the QR code on the screen to access this report. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Assistant Governor of the Central Bank of Samoa, Mr. Gilbert Wong-Sin, to deliver closing remarks.
o fionga le te tai o sauninga sunga dikin masirusi amiatu o fionga le nista atoanga ma whaiva anu lauli o manitoa te apola te wafosi sui mango ofisa va malo komsino Australia or United Kingdom. Procedure le Samoa Surety, sui malu le UN Capital Development Fund for new petition. Ia maulunga man malu tupu mai au mai le tai au malu le sui fua man langi o ma. Mana tu le au mai au na pai pai o funua pa ia malu tatu tai au te sisi fai. O le to ya nga ia se fa trana o to pa ia man yo to lava o se alo le to ia se babi o se poto na to e fai no suia o pa ia mai le vau se yo o le vau a mana to le a liula ngana o no lo fio ngier tatu ma tanga na ia fai o fio na mana mala se te au i fio mo gat sai man nei fa moi Honourable Minister for Agriculture, Honourable Lauli and Malitoa, Leotea Polateva Fosi, New Zealand High Commissioner to Samoa, His Excellency Trevor Matheson, the Australian High Commissioner to Samoa, His Excellency Emily Luck, British High Commissioner, Samoa, His Excellency Gareth, Managing Director for Samoa Surety, Regional Technical Specialist for UN Capital Development Fund, Mr. Pradesh, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The launch of Samoa's first parametric insurance product marks not only an advancement in our financial service landscape, but a testament to the power of collaboration, innovation, and unwavering dedication to progress. So congratulations to Samoa Surety and PCAP for this significant milestone for the insurance industry in Samoa. This new financial product is one that resonates well with the financial inclusion mandate of the Central Bank of Samoa and achieves one of the goals of the National Financial Inclusion Strategy of providing client-centric products, ensuring Samoan citizens, especially the underserved adult populations, farmers, and MSMEs, have access to appropriate financial services that address prevailing and rapidly changing priorities and risks, including climate disaster risks. Let me also stress that beyond the financial inclusion agenda, today's agreement also supports the finance sector plan of the government, as well as the overarching national plan, the pathway to the development of Samoa. I commend the UN Capital Development Fund-led Pacific Insurance and Climate Adaptation Program, or PCAP, for developing and introducing to Samoa parametric insurance products and innovations, mobilizing the private sector to develop the insurance industry in Samoa market. I applaud PCAP for its thorough research and open dialogues with beneficiaries, private insurers, regulator, and other related stakeholders that enable a tailored response and sustainable solution for the specific needs of Samoan communities. I understand the study to assess the demand for parametric and bundled microinsurance in Samoa reported 99.7% of respondents show significant interest to take up insurance as the response mechanism to natural hazards. So not only will this paramedic insurance product, a climate and disaster risk financial instrument, lead to a more resilient Samoa, but it has the potential to increase insurance uptake in the country and move us along our financial inclusion journey. In closing, I would like to echo our thanks to the development partners, the governments of New Zealand, Australia, and the United Kingdom for their support to PCAP's initiatives that has provided this important boost to our insurance industry and our financial inclusion agenda. Today was just the launch of one of the many possible parametric insurance products that could be developed for Samoa in the future. And we must not be complacent with this. So I will encourage all to continue this spirit of collaboration, innovation, and unwavering dedication to progress, to find lasting solutions for the specific needs of our Samoan communities and help them respond effectively to the ever-intensifying and increasing climate and disaster risk. So for me,
Thank you very much, Mr. Wong Sing. To close our event today, we'd like to invite Father Deacon Maselusi, to close us with a prayer, please.
Let us pray. Mighty and ever-living God, thank you for all that has been shared this morning. We thank you for the gift of presence and the gift of being able to gather and give thanks for the product that has just been launched. The rest of today we place into your hands so that your will be done in our lives. And may the blessing of God, the Father Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be upon Samoa and her leaders and all within now and forever. Amen.
Thank you, Deacon Maselusi. Invited guest, that brings us to the end of the formalities. On behalf of the Samoa Surety and the UNCDF team, I would like to sincerely thank you all for attending today's event. Your presence is very much appreciated. Before we enjoy the lunch,